Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I'm super excited to tell you about a super simple little product that I find actually much more exciting than you would think. Let me introduce you to the brand new Color Fluid Ultra Color All Matte Liquid Shades from Hindash. We all know who Hindash is, one of the world's currently most talented makeup artists. And Hindash has launched his own line with incredibly cool eyeshadow and face color palettes that I have indeed enjoyed reviewing in the past. And now these. So let's talk about them, and we're going to try them on. These are just up my alley for a really monochromatic, or what I'm going to do, duochromatic look. Okay, so there are 5 of these total when you count in the Boy Tears, which we'll talk about in a moment. But new, Hindash has introduced 4 of these color fluids. They're kind of a very, very intense color, but they're all matte, and they're $25 each. The 2 I bought, and we'll swatch them in 2 different lightings, are Carve and Heartist. So Heartist is a little bit of a pink shade, and Carve is a little bit of kind of a neutral tan shade. There's 2 others, and these are the close cousin of the kind of shimmery, very shimmery, not kind of shimmery, Boy Tears, which came out with Hindash's last collection, if you remember, and we're going to use them together today. Boy Tears is pretty much one of my favorite shimmer highlighters on the market. I am a big fan of what Hindash does, let me just say. Now you can use these anywhere on the face. I had to study up on this, and I had a member in our community tell me about them too. You could use these on eyes, which we're going to do, cheeks, which we're going to do. You can bronze with them, and even use them on lips. So what you are looking at now is a product of the demo that we're going to do in just a moment, where this is pretty much all I got on my face. And not pretty much, it is all I got on my face, with a little bit of additional gloss on the lips. So let's look at these. Now you can sheer them out. They are very intense color. I brought over some moisturizer, one of my favorite Drunk Elephant moisturizers. You can sheer them out with if you want to. I don't end up using it in the demo, but let me just show you what these look like. Here's Heartist on my arm. There it is. Hold on, let me close it up there. There it is. And then let me take a brush and just kind of sheer it out a bit for you. And once it's kind of ready to go, once it's sheared out and ready to go, I put these on my hand the other day to do in the Warm California Sunshine swatch for you guys, and they did not come off. They were not going anywhere. I had to use makeup remover. There is the Carve shade, and let me just shear that out a bit for you. Yes, there's a little bit of pink on the brush, so let me get a new brush and shear that out up top for you. There we go. That's really, really pretty. Now we're going to go outside into the Warm California Sunshine. Here are the shades I was just talking to you about in Sunshine. Isn't that beautiful? And those I left on my hand like that, and they stayed. They were not going anywhere, which is really nice. You have a nice amount of playtime with these, shearing them out or using them as is. And then once you're done, they're not going anywhere. They don't sink into fine lines or creases. It is just almost like the most beautiful wash of color, highly saturated color, but they blend, 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 and then stay. To me, these are absolutely sensational. Hindash is kind of a man of all talents, and he is an artist, not just a makeup artist, so he kind of thinks with that perspective. And these are definitely artist created materials. You really feel that when you're using it. And because Hindash it's really an independent brand led by the artist, it feels like you're really buying some of his innovation. You know how with Charlotte Tilbury it felt that way at the beginning, and now with Charlotte Tilbury you feel like you're buying their latest release, and sometimes we question the authenticity, even though I love Charlotte, so I'm not trying to pick on her. With Hindash, you really feel like you are buying some innovation from the artist himself, and that is, to me, something incredibly important. So let's go to the demo now. Let me show you what I, in my own inimitable way, does with these, and I'm super happy with the results. Stay there. I'm a little bit nervous about using these. I brought over like a moisturizer in case I have to I don't know. This is the first time I'm using. I brought over the Boy Tears in case I want to do a little bit of shimmer. So we're going to start with the lips. I just want a little bit of color. Okay. And I have brought over, I thought this would be kind of fun, the Huda gloss, this kind of plumping gloss, because Hindash does recommend if you're going to put on the lips maybe a little bit of a gloss, and I thought Huda and Hindash, both in the same country, right? Okay. I'm just kind of, a teeth. Okay, that's a pretty color, isn't it? All right, let's get a little bit of gloss over. Ooh, what a winning combination. That is super pretty. Okay, now let's bronze a little bit, shall we, with this Carve color. What will this be like? I've got some of my Sonia G brushes that are really good with cream products, and I thought I could just bronze a little bit. I'm not doing anything exact, and I'm being very careful because I don't know. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Look at the warmth that gave to this side of my face. Oh, hello, that's kind of nice. Let me try up top at the hairline. I wonder what that's going to look like. Oh, I think that's quite nice. All right, let me do the other side. Oh, that's quite nice. What I'm just trying to do is use this all over the face, maybe a little bit here in the center, just kind of so it looks like I have a little color on the bridge of my nose. What do you think? That's really pretty. Okay, now let's use them on the eyes. I don't know. I brought over a bunch of different brushes, from undyed goat's hair to some of the Sonia G Fusion brushes that work really well with creams and liquids. Let's just try to put this right now. I have this brush right here, and I'm just kind of putting this Carve shade into the center of the eye and just spreading it out. Oh, wow! This is, do you remember when Charlotte Tilbury did, in my estimation, the absolutely terrible Eyes to Mesmerize in the matte shades? Do you remember that? I just did not like it. This is what those wanted to be and weren't. I know that this is kind of a liquid formula and those were a cream, I know. But this was the look that those would have given in their dreams. This is beautiful, and I love the shade. Now, depending, of course, upon your skin tone, you could use this shade for other things. For me, this is a beautiful matte crease shade that I would use in place of a bronzer on a no makeup day, maybe. I'm even gonna run that straight under the eye. I'm enjoying this on the lips right now with a little bit of the gloss over it. Okay, now let's switch shades. We're going to get a blush going here, and we are going to get a little bit of this on the eyes too. So here we have with Heartist. I think this dries kind of quickly, so that might have been a mistake to put it on both. Let me just start blending, and then I'll go back and blend some more. And I think if I had wanted to sheer it out a bit, I could have thrown on a little bit of this over it. And let's put on a little bit of the Boy Tears as just some sort of a highlighter. That's just something I already own and I really love and use a lot of. I actually think I need to replace it from Hindash. And I just kind of mix the two together. You don't have to. I just wanted to show you what it was like if you already own Boy Tears. You know, this is very minimal makeup and very minimal shades, and I feel so put together. Okay, let's push it and do Heartist on the eye. Let's put a little bit of it just on the lid here because it's such a pretty shade, and it will bring together, it's not monochromatic, it's, I guess, duochromatic, two shades. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to lie, this is one of the favorite makeup looks I've done in a while. Literally with these two shades. They're just really pretty shades. See, I just feel really put together. Let me take some of my Boy Tears here and add that just to the center of the eye. Let's just do it up, shall we? Maybe Hindash can come help me out one day. Can you imagine if Hindash did your makeup? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's like a dream. A girl can dream. Okay. What do you think? Because I love it. I know what I think. I feel so put together. This is really a me look. Really, I know I added Boy Tears, but if you just use these new products and just 2 of them, but as Hindash says, you can use 1 of them. Look at this look I got. I love it. I feel polished. I feel put together and really ready for the day or an evening out. And of course, you could go ahead and mix this with your Hindash palettes. You can mix this with any other palette of your choice. You can add in other colors, other shimmers. But really, I just like that matte with that teeny bit of shimmer. I am so pleased. Thank you, Hindash, for creating these. I purchased these on Hindash's website, but you could get yours, I'm sure, coming up on Beautylish, because Hindash does work with Beautylish now, or Hindash's website, the brand website. That's where I bought mine. I absolutely, absolutely love this look. Am I going on too much? I don't care. It's okay. All right, tell me what you think, and if you picked up any of these beautiful new matte shades. That's what our community is for, so definitely leave a note for all of us down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that we can keep growing. Come on over to Instagram and TikTok and say a big hello. And don't forget that you can become a member of this channel for behind the scenes footage and our cool subreddit group that we have where we discuss all sorts of makeup gossip and fun things. We would love to have you. And if nothing else, I hope to see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.